Hi, my name is Bahati Kalisa. I'm going to be the host. I'm going to be the presenter on this new show today. So today we have a special guest, a new artist. So as we told you last time, we are trying to meet different new artists abroad, especially Rwandans or other artists. But this time we are going to talk about new Rwandan artist. His name is Viki Shema. He's right now he's living in Kenya. So he's going to talk about his life, his biography here on Precision TV. How are you, Viki? I hope you're feeling good. I know you're in Kenya, you're abroad. Are you missing Rwanda? How did you end up by becoming a musician?
Actually, I don't know when, I don't know why, because I did not choose to do music. I don't know, I wish I could have, because if I would have chose to do music, and I could have even decided to not do it. But music chose me.
Is your family a musician too, or you are the only musician in your family?
Not really. Actually, that's the biggest challenge that I ever faced, because my family is not musical. My dad actually wanted me to be an accountant, an economist. But so I found myself really want to do music, and deeply that I could not even escape from it. Then I had to do it.
Who is your favorite artist who inspired you to become a musician or become an artist?
Man, so hard. I like this guy called Corneille. Corneille, he's a Rwandese, but he lives abroad in Canada, actually. I like how he made it from Rwanda, a bit old in his early 10 years. Then he made it outside in the continent of Europe. Then I think that's a big achievement. And I'm still hoping that I'm going to step in his steps.
Have you met any artist so far, or doing any collab with any artist so far in your career?
Actually, I've already done with certain guys like Dufra, Dirigon. He's rising actually in Kenya. And I've done with Alvina, talented young girl, and so many others. But currently now I want to focus on myself, and I want to do the project on my own, because I want to attract the fan as on my own perspective, so that they love me as me, not because anything or anybody else.
Have you done any performance so far, like live music, concert, or in the big events?
Oh, performance, I've done so many performances. Yeah, but so far I've not seen myself in a mega concert, what I'm striving at, but I'm hoping that very soon it's coming. Oh, about competition, I've been in TPF. I've never passed through pre-selections. I've done so many competitions, but so far I don't trust in competition. I don't believe that competition are my things, because I like all my uniqueness. Then I think I was not meant for competing, but to do me.
Can you give us your challenges you faced during your career? I know every artist you met different challenges every day. So can you share us your challenges you faced or you keep facing?
Oh man, challenges are so wide. But the main challenge is to make people from the foreign land. I'm a Rwandese, I'm living in Kenya, I'm new in singing in Swahili, English. My accent betrays me. So to convince them to like my music, this is the biggest challenge. And the media, kind of crazy. Media accepting playing your things, it's kind of crazy. And to get management or a big team, but I'm hoping I'm getting soon there.
How often do you practice your music? Is it every day? Is it once a week? How often do you practice your music?
Now that's the music. The music you'll have to practice. So I think I practice like actually twice per day, but it depends because sometimes I can even go for a month without practicing due to side hustles. But mostly when I'm into it, then I have to practice at least twice, thrice a week, especially when I'm getting ready for a concert or when I'm recording a new project.
How do you see African music today?
Oh man, African music is so far to reach its peak because our own Africans, they rather listen to foreign, Western, Occidental music. So they don't like African music to the fullest, like the way they like American and European songs, musicians. So you see, even our managers, event organizers, these corporates, they rather pay around some money to foreigners than paying that same amount of money to African artists. So that becomes a challenge and it undermines us. And we think that we are the biggest talented when it comes to music than them.
Are you planning to teach young artists or new beginners in your career?
Yeah, actually, I think that I mentor people. I mentor young artists, and teaching, I think not now.
How do you manage your music and your daily life? How do you manage your music and your daily life?
And now comes the challenge, another one, because balancing actually is the biggest thing that an artist should do. So I have to balance. When it is time, I have time for studio, I have time for practice, and I get time for other side hustle. I think I manage, and when it is in you, then it becomes so easy. You just do you.
Who is your favorite Rwanda artist? I know there's a lot, but I need to know who is your favorite Rwanda artist.
Oh man, I like King James. King James is so unique, so talented, and he does a lot when it comes to creating good and new music.
What are your advices for new artists or new beginner in a career? Can you give them some advice for the new artist or new musician?
Beginners, try to do you, don't copy. Try to bring something new to the industry. That's where you'll go far.
Do you have any album yet? Are you producing any album yet?
Actually, working with my producer Rukus, and in the Rukus production, we have tried and we've made so many music. We tried to compile and see if we could make an album, but we realized that we wanted bigger project and a bigger team to make it a mega. So yet I have songs that can make an album, but not yet. I still have to fix one or two things before I talk about album.
Can you give us some freestyle, whether in your music or in your upcoming music?
From the love you got to life, no matter what you will survive. I give you all I have to give, the rest just to go achieve. I bless you. Niambie nifanyeje, nikupate utajiri, nieleze njia ya kupita, nikupate utajiri, na mimi ning'are, tajiri mupore, kutamani nisahau, na nitoe msaada kwa masociety. Vini Shema, chilling out with Bahati.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook.